All right, so Margaritaville, Come Monday Cafe. Another one of these simple parts, but kind of complicated to put together. So give yourself time to assemble this thing once it's all ready. You'll have a chunk of 1/4 inch that's going to be like a support, like a mounting piece. You've got your 3/4 inch plywood um, parts. You have your backer, and you have a face ring. That'll be kind of stud mounted. You can just silicone that on there. You have routed 1/2 inch acrylic flat cutout letters. You've got lasered out 1/4 inch acrylic. You've got lasered out 1/2 inch acrylic, and you'll have a little stencil thing for the 1/2 inch acrylic to silicone that on there. You got 2 mounting patterns because this is going to be routed face up. You'll need to have the ability to put the studs on the back, and so that'll be a fab, drill pattern for the back of it, and then you'll have an install pattern for the actual install. So like I say, you got this kind of stack thing. You're going to start with the 1/4 inch or 3/4 inch plywood backer. You're going to go ahead and silicone on the 3/4 inch face ring. So that gives you 1.5 inches. These letters here will be stud mounted all the way back into the plywood. I have spacers for those. You can choose to either do 1 inch or 1.125 inches. So I have those two here just to see which way they kind of fit. Or I'm sorry, 1.25 inches because they didn't have 1.125 inches. So right here is like 1 3/16 inches. So if you can kind of choose which one would work best for that. And then you'll have your 1/4 inch clear acrylic palm trees right here. That's just going to get double stick taped to the border and it can float down. And then you'll have your 1/4 inch aluminum piece here that will be stud mounted with spacers. So that's this piece here. You'll go ahead and mount that, and I got 1/2 inch spacers for that. Go ahead and put that on there, and then that will give you something to double stick tape the 1/4 inch acrylic to. So it'll be like a support. So just working your way out, you'll put the ring on, then you'll put this little 1/4 inch thing here on, make sure that's good. Then you'll go ahead and stick on your 1/4 inch acrylic palm tree setup, this piece here. And then you'll go ahead and put on your acrylic letters here. And then these letters here will just be siliconed on because they're just lasered out. So you'll do a laser cut with that, and I gave you a little stencil for that. So you can just take this stencil, once this is all assembled, you can sort of just kind of cradle it in there and kind of line it up, make sure everything's all good, and then just silicone those letters on and pull that out. But again, it's not that difficult per se, but it's just got to have room or time to do all this cure. Because it's being routed face side up, you'll have to use a pattern like you've done on a couple of the other ones. You'll have to, I think it's License to Chill. You'll have to do a pattern on the back. You either do 1024 studs tap, or you can use those metal inserts for a 1024. And then you'll have that'll match an install pattern. So you have both of those there. So anyway, that's kind of the layout. If you have any questions, holler.